before Tinubu became the president of Nigeria, I was invited. There are 3 emirs that came from the north in the spiritual meeting we had. Verydarkman issue is an issue that if I am to be on my normal self, I am going to go one-on-one with him. I have already checked him in the spiritual realm. I know what I saw. Alright, so there is no need for me to go ahead to have those banter with him. Pastor Chris operates in 7th dimension.
Can you explain that?
He's the only pastor that I can tell you that he operates in that, up to that length of reign.
Yes, it's me, the Weird MC, the Rapid MC, the Peculiar One, and I'm here at the HohA Broadcast Studios, and we're hammering it down the Shamo. Peculiar way.
HohA Podcast.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, of course, you're welcome back. HohA Podcast. This is the season 2, and of course, this is the very first episode. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an interview I've been longing to do. This is a very interview I've been willing to do, and it's a privilege. I'm sharing same roof with a very great spiritualist, someone who has traveled so far and wide. He has proven himself in this aspect of spiritualism. Ladies and gentlemen, without further talks, I want to welcome to the show the one and only Lordspiritual in the building. Spiritual. Pooh.
Yes,
Make a clap for you. Make a clap for you. You see.
You already carried me to the music side and say poo. Remind me of Dinka DOLLAR.
Alright. Please tell us about yourself first of all. Let's start with you.
There is not too much. The only thing is that I'm a man that has 3 souls.
Okay.
And one of the souls is Lordspiritual, and that is the person that is ordained by the supreme ruler of the universe, an ancient natural prophet. A man that is endowed with spirituality, a man that dwelt, I believe I'm the only man that dwells in the 9th dimension.
Sorry, say it again.
I am the only man that dwells in 9th dimension.
9th
9th dimension.
9th dimension.
Yes, others are probably 6th dimension, 7th dimension, like Pastor Chris is in 7th dimension, but I am privileged to be in the 9th dimension ahead of others.
Please, so this is the very first time I'm getting someone in different dimension. Please, can you explain what are these dimensions so that we can understand?
Dimension is the act of having access to deal directly with these celestial beings.
Celestial beings?
Yes.
Okay.
Angels, jinns, spirits, have one-on-one with them.
Sorry, you have encounter with angel one-on-one?
Of course.
Okay, so I would like to take you back. So where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm an African.
You're African.
I'm an African.
Which country are you from?
I don't like to talk about country because I represent Africa and everything about Africa. It's me.
Okay.
So I don't like to, because I realize that most of us are having this misconception. This one say, I am from Congo, I am from Nigeria, I am from... When you ask a man in the US, where are you from, sir? I am from the United States of America.
Yeah.
That is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay.
A man from New York, he comes around, where are you from? I am from America. Right? They will not even first tell you that I'm from New York. No, they will say I am from America. We are supposed to have United States of Africa.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a talk.
Yes.
Talk.
Very important. We need to do this because this has been eating us so deep. Let us unite as Africans. As a Pan-Africanist, I believe in unity. The unity of Africa at large.
Wow. So let me take you back a bit because it's like we're moving forward too fast. Like at what point in your life do you realize that I have this gift? First of all, like this is a 2-in-1 question. First of all, is like being like spiritual is something you can develop, or is something that can happen to you naturally? That is the first question. And at what point in your life do you realize that I have this gift?
In terms of this gift, I've been told right from childbirth, and my grandfather was the greatest native doctor. And my mother's side too, my mother's father was the greatest native doctor also in their community. And this thing is like something that is hereditary or something like that. And so my mother also used to be or is this kind of a prophetess, a person that does this water related stuff. So I feel it is something that is going through the gene. I mean, it's in the DNA. And aside that, on the second hand of the question you asked me, I had known that there is something about me, but I didn't want to accept anything close to it because I didn't like it right from the beginning. I avoid anything spirituality from the beginning. But at the time I had an encounter and it was like, it's not something you have a choice. It's either you do it or you suffer or you die. So you had no choice then to do it.
Wow. Okay, like before, I'm about to ask you a question about Verydarkman. Because the time you and Verydarkman had a back and forth, he did a video and talked about you. But before I ask you that question, who are the people like that can attest to your gifts as a spiritualist? Have you done anything for anybody that we can like relate to?
That question is a question that somehow it seems I don't even know how to answer that question because I have done things for a lot of people. And there are so many people who has, in fact, if you go to my page, you see testimonies. That is the ones that I was able to post. Are the ones that I didn't even post. So both leaders in different countries, in various sectors. I mean, I've done things for a lot of people. Would I say in Asia, Europe, USA, I've done things for people. In Nigeria, in Ghana, a lot of people has benefited, which if this video comes outside, I believe people are going to be on the conversation like, I have benefited from this person, or this person has done this, or he has done that for me, things like that.
Yes, it's me, the Weird MC, the Rapperton MC, the Peculiar One, and I'm here at the HohA Broadcast Studios, and we're hammering it down. A shamo. Peculiar way.
Hohapodcast.
Okay, now let's dive into Verydarkman's issue because that is one of the issues that made you very popular as a few years back.
I disagree that it made me popular.
So you say Verydarkman didn't make you popular?
The issue didn't make me popular. Verydarkman issue is an issue that if I am to be on my normal self, I am going to go one-on-one with him. Because most times I feel spirituality and the kingdom of light shed most of us who have this calling. I am one of those people who can be physical with you if you try rubbish with me. But at that time, I realized that being a person that is matured, more matured than that guy, I had to play cool. Because if I am to go along with him, maybe it's going to be past goals at the end of the day. Maybe it's going to, like a lot of people, it's going to drag attention. Like people are going to like, but I see that it does not worth it. Because I have already checked him in the spiritual realm. I know what I saw. Alright, so there is no need for me to go ahead to have those banter with him. It will bring my reputation down if I do that. I would like you to take us back in the pit. You know, like there was a video you did about him before you responded. What was it about? You actually said something. Yeah, somebody contacted me and then they talked about him. And they told me that, can I do something for them on this guy? That also destroy him or what? Yes. And I told them that, no, I can't do that. Because I've had so many people calling me, telling me to do some certain things, but I refuse to do it. Not like I can't do it. Everybody who has spiritual gift can do virtually anything, except you don't have it. But the truth about it is that if you have a conscience, or you want the success and progress of people, you will be like, no, I don't want to do this. Or if you know you have kids and you love them, and you see that there are some certain things that if you do those things, they are going to bring some consequences on your children's consequences, then you should be able to avoid those things. But after you finish doing those things, there is a repercussion. In the spiritual realm or in the spiritual ideology, there is nothing that comes for free. Any power that you use, you must pay for it. Do you understand? So it's better for you to even think about positive things, use those things to do positive things than negative things. So for me refusing to do that, it turned out that I was supposed to be appreciated. That thank God, like the evidence, everything was there.
Like you did a video and said that you saw a vision for Verydarkman.
No, a video like this person should be careful because people have contacted me and this is what they asked me to do. Meaning that if I refuse, they can still go to other people and tell them that do this thing. So that calling you to be careful, it should be something that will be appreciated, because any other person might not even bother to say anything. In fact, some people came to me, they were like, why do I even care to talk about him? I would have collected my money and do whatever I need to do to him. You see how people see the thing.
Like if I could remember that time, the issue was that you said that the Verydarkman will run mad, something like that. That was a madness.
That was not the case.
Okay.
The case was that somebody contacted me and said I should do this, and I said no, I am not going to do it. And for the fact that I don't have connection with him, I did the video and asked him to be careful.
Who is that?
The same Verydarkman.
Okay.
The video was be careful because there are people who are already. And do you know the painful part of this thing? Before this matter happened, I was even mobilizing my followers to support him. Do you see why the thing was like, I felt so bad that I was like, if I had known, I wouldn't have even done that video. Like I would have just like, what if I need to, if I'm somebody that wants to be bad, I should just do what I need to do and collect my money. You understand? But at the end of the day, he wasn't my kind of person, But that is one crazy thing about this generation. It's a generation that does not like good things. They prefer bad things. Bad things prevail. Good things hardly prevail in the dispensation we are right now. So because of that, I guess that was how I saw it then. I saw it like, this is normal because after all, this is a generation that they don't even like good things. When you do good, they will even fight you. But when you do one crazy bad thing like this, you see that you have followers, you have fans, you have audience. So, but we are not going to say because of that is how it is in this dispensation, so we need to be like that or behave anyhow. No, we are cultured people. I understand. I'm a person that my spirituality is backed up with culture and tradition. Not just only
and morals.
So because of that, I don't need to involve myself. That I've seen people. There was a person that came and told me in Ghana. He said my friend has 3 houses. All I need you to do for me is that make that my friend to have issue with the brain that he will forget one of the houses. But why the thing pain me when that person came to me and told me about this is that this same friend of yours, when they sack you from your house, your friend gave you her own house because she's in the US. He gave you a house, and then you are living in that house. You're using the shop in front of the house to sell, to do your business. Now you want me now to cause problem to that woman's brain so that the woman will forget that she owned a house. Then you will take the house, and then you will now pay me for doing that. You see, so this is why I'm telling you that we are in an era that good people might hardly prevail. Anything evil prevails in this era. This person now that we are talking about, I don't want to talk about some certain things that I know or that I have seen so far, but anybody that has head, that has eyes, will see and know the truth. I don't need to come out like there's something that you see yourself like you're more than this kind of thing. Even people came to me that time when the issue was alarming. They told me, some people say, wow, like some people said the reason why they started following me was the way I handled the issue, right? Because some other person, but I know myself, I am not a camp person. I grew up in the north. I am virtually one of the only Igbo speaking person that joined Yambanga in the north.
That's the vigilante.
Yes, the vigilante group that guide the emir.
Yeah.
So when it comes to violence, the whole Abuja, I am known. I can cause problem. Like those days, I can cause problem. I don't steal. I don't kill. But if you look for my trouble, you will see me. But the thing is that when you are growing and then you start having kids, you are supposed to be a father figure to those kids.
To everybody.
To everybody, in fact. So you need to leave some certain things. Those who know me closely, when that issue happened, some of them came to me and they said, if this person knew who this person is, he will not even talk about him anyhow. He will not even come out and talk because I am 100%, 150 times violent more than him. But 1, God. 2, morals. 3, what you represent for us as a father figure. You have kids now. See, there's a difference between a person that has a child or have kids than to a person that does not have anything. You can be doing anyhow you like because you don't have anybody that you are standing for, that you say, I want to live because of this child or because of this one.
No responsibility.
No responsibility. You can't compare yourself with a man that has responsibility. Not only him even. Plenty people, like crowd.
But sorry, are you trying to say Verydarkman doesn't have any responsibility?
What is the responsibility?
But he cater for people in the society now. Like he goes to school, support them, all this kind of thing. There are still responsibilities to him.
Let me tell you something. There is no heart that can find a man constructed in the face.
Sorry, say it again.
The heart of man is deceitful. Do you hear what I said? There is no heart that can find the mind constructed in the face. The heart of man is evil. I have nothing further to say about it.
All right, so let's get forward. You talk about Pastor Chris, like has 7 words like that.
Pastor Chris operates in 7th dimension.
Can you explain that?
He's the only pastor that I can tell you that he operates in that, up to that length of realm. Other people probably 5, 6, 4, and so on.
Okay, like before we round up.
Okay, let me make you understand what realm means.
Okay.
Like before Tinubu became the president of Nigeria, I was spiritually invited. You see, I don't want to talk too much because a lot of people might not understand, and especially this Gen Z. You know, Gen Z has their way of seeing things. The way they see things is quite different from the way the millennium and the rest used to see things.
Sure.
Right? So that is why most times it's not, I just want to be quiet. I see everything. I see everything that happens. I see things. Before Tinubu became the president of Nigeria, I was invited, and a coin. In fact, the battle was not even between Tinubu and Obi Safe. The battle was between Tinubu and Tinubu. Do you understand? It was between Tinubu and Tinubu, not between Tinubu and Obi. How is it that it is between Tinubu and Tinubu? There are 3 emirs that came from the north in the spiritual meeting we had. And then there are 3 that came from the Yoruba speaking side. There is nothing about the eastern or southeast region on that particular gathering. I was the 7th person. And this is what they did. They brought a coin and they took it like this. One side is Tinubu. The other side is, what is it called? What is this other man? Is it Atiku? And they throw it up. This simply means, what does that show to you? There is nothing in record about Obi being a president of Nigeria till next tomorrow. Anybody that tell you that Obi is in the list of people that is supposed to be selected as president, the person is not spiritual. He is not anywhere close to it. He's there, like it was between Obi, it was between Tinubu and Tinubu. But this person is just an accomplished. What is this? Atiku is just an accomplished. So when they throw the coin up, it fell, and Tinubu was upwards. And the emir brought it like this. He say, "How spiritual I see is Tinubu." I shake my head, and that was
I'm getting lost. Sorry. Like this happened physical or spiritual? Spiritual. Okay.
It's a spiritual affair.
In a nutshell, okay, let's just round up now. Like before you tell your fans anything you want to say, I want to ask you. Like you just spoke about like Tinubu now. and you talk about Obi. So are you trying to say that even in 2027 now we don't have hope, like Obi doesn't have hope? Are you trying to say, because you said in the list of like people who are supposed to be president in Nigeria, there's no Obi there. So even in 2027, Obi doesn't have any hope, or we should still look out for it?
Anybody that wants to be a president, I didn't own Nigeria. I didn't own anything. Like, I'm not owning anything. Right? I have my motherland, right, which is Ghana, right? But I want to say this: anybody that wants to be president in Nigeria that comes to me and honor the celestial beings that work with me, and they confirm him that he's gonna do well, I can do only one thing, and the person will become the president. I'm not capping.
What is that thing?
I don't need to tell you what I need to do.
Okay.
But the person will be, I can bet it with my life that the person will become the president.
So you can make somebody the president of Nigeria?
If I lie, don't worry. Let's just keep it for once.
Alright.
Another day.
Alright, thank you very much. You've said something, you've said a lot. I hope people who are listening to us will get to understand what you're saying and they will learn one or two things.
Gen Z might not understand.
No, they do. Our Gen Z now, they are very smart.
I hope so. And
they are very smart and very intelligent and they think ahead.
I pray so.
But just
because
like
some certain things I'm seeing in the social media makes me feel, I wonder, like,
they are distracted.
The generation, like, I ask myself, where is this generation heading to? Because that is the way they see things. That is my problem. They don't always imbibe with the good things. They always want to hear about.
It's because of the traffic on social media,
and that is very bad.
Yeah.
That is very, very bad.
So, any last word? Then drop your hand so that we can follow you. You want to follow you on TikTok or Instagram?
Anyway, a lot of people are already on my platform, which is a Lordspiritual Dinka on TikTok, an official Lordspiritual also on TikTok, and the Lordspiritual David Dinka Facebook, and Lordspiritual Instagram, and again, like you said, last word for my fans before I sign off. If you want to succeed, ask questions. Knowledge is power.
It's power.
Especially spiritual knowledge. If you fail to ask questions, you'll be lost. But if you ask questions, you'll be found. That's my word.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I was speaking to Lord Spiritual. Alright. So do go and follow him on at all social media platform. My name is Vbabashow. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I'll be right back.
Yes, it's me, the weird MC, the rapper MC, the peculiar one, and I'm here at the HohA Broadcast Studios, and we're hammering it down the Shambo. Peculiar way.
HohA Podcast.